All right. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I hope that you are having an amazing Friday. Welcome to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. And just know that tonight is going to be no different than what we've always had. And that is an amazing woman. You're going to love my friend because I told y'all all my friends are dope. All of them. Every single one. Can't even say it's a one that isn't. So Miss Wadia Adger is with us tonight. Let me get us public on Facebook so I can see your comments. We are done and done. So go ahead and pop on to you guys can see her on Facebook. She has figured out how to stream on 2 devices. So let me a quick right. Hold on. Wow, dear. There you go. You should have that request to jump on. Hey, hey, edit. We did it.
Right.
So see, check your link where the volume is down.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on, guys. There we go. Now we cooking. I'm so excited. All right. There we go. We got it now.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Right,
I can hear you.
Hello,
darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying yes. You guys, welcome to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. This is episode, what's the day? The day is the 4th. This is episode 94.
What? Wow, Darlaina.
94 days straight. Yes.
Wow.
We rounded the corner now. And on
you ain't never lied.
And June 20, on Father's Day, we start 100 men.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, because people talk about, we
can't leave our brothers out.
We cannot. We cannot leave our brothers out.
Not.
We cannot, will not. Listen, they not having it because that's what gave me the idea. Because Al Stone out of Miami, he was like, "Well, what about us? We going to."
Right.
So yes. So I am so grateful for you being here. You have been my friend for a very long time.
I know.
I
think about that often.
Yes. And
we both used to have just conversations about, our visions and our plans.
Yes.
And it's just, when it starts to come into full circle.
Yes.
It's like, wow.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, I think about that often.
I'm grateful. I tell people all the time, all my friends are dope. They don't believe me. But I think people now on episode 94, they believe me now.
And I agree because I've been just going through, some of the interviews, and it's just it gives you that inspiration.
Yes.
Okay, I can keep doing this.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's been amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't even take credit. First of all, it wasn't my idea, it was God's idea. And the people who have said yes, they're the ones who make it amazing. The people who say yes, they're the ones who come on and tell us all the amazing things that they do. And it's like, wow, she's dope too. And so I know for 100%, you have been in the cosmetology industry for as long as I have known you.
Yes.
Always been an entrepreneur. Like, no, I think it's something about entrepreneur and boss, because entrepreneurs, sometimes we are solo.
Yeah.
But you're a boss because you have employees. Yeah. You have people.
Yeah. And that boss, has a lot of different tentacles to it, Darlaina. Yes. And that's where I can appreciate not just, being a boss, but when it's time to boss up.
Yes.
When it's time to brush your shoulders off and, wipe the tears.
Yes.
And push forward.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When it's time, you may not have a plan or really know what the end result is going to be, but you stand tall.
Yes. Yes.
So that boss word, I appreciate it, and I don't, take it for granted.
Yes.
I really don't.
Yes. And I know, because I have been in your place of business multiple times, and have got to see you in boss mode. At your salon, and I've seen you in servant teacher mode at the school. So let me just tell you guys, hold on, let me back up. So good friend Wadia Andrew, she is a cosmetology professional. She is a salon owner. She is a cosmetology educator. So not only does she own the salon, but she teaches the people that are there. She also teaches at a local school to students that are doing that, coming into that industry. And the thing that excites me the most is, I've seen you in teacher mode, and, everybody is not a good teacher. I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been a student long enough to know that some people just not good teachers. You are an amazing teacher. I saw the way the students worked with you, the way they responded with you, and just your knowledge is so vast. First of all, I know a lot of people that do hair. Let me just say that. I know a lot of people that do hair.
There's a lot of talent out there. But there are qualities that I think one of your women had said, Shantae, you kind of create your own lane.
Yes.
And you become, so you don't necessarily try to be like any certain person.
Yes.
But you create your own lane, and you kind of exude those God-given talents.
Yes.
To shine a light on others.
Absolutely. And so what I was thinking was, some people do hair, but they don't do hair care. And what I know is that it is very important to you, a person's hair. Oh no, honey, you can't get no more dye because you done lifted it too many times, so we can't do 6 months.
I'm famous for that.
Yes. So I have heard you say that. And listen, your work, your dye game, like, it's a lot of people, probably in the city of Philadelphia. I know a lot of people who do hair, a lot of people who do hair well, a lot of talented people. But
absolutely,
when it comes to those rainbow colored dyes, I ain't seen nobody do it like you.
And I appreciate that. I come very artistic, creative background.
Yes.
And another colleague of mine, he made a good point the other day. With our industry, we have a lot of talent out there, but my purpose and the one reason I enjoy education is because there's chemistry involved.
Yes.
There's professionalism involved. Believe it or not, it's an 80-20 rule, and 80% is the person that you are. It's not necessarily the talent.
Yes.
And with that, outside of the amazing young adults that we do that are up and coming, my purpose right now is to prepare them for not just the technical, but the professionalism, how you show up, how you present yourself, and things like that. And
it's so important.
Years ago, I read a book, I think it was called Purpose Driven. And I quite didn't know what my, you're young. I was in my 20s. I really didn't know. But as I've matured in life, you start to figure out what your purpose is, even if it's for a season.
Yes.
And right now, with the cosmetology piece, again, there's a lot of talent out there. I think my purpose is to also give that 80% necessary to have longevity.
Yes.
And to have success, and not just monetary.
Hold on. Longevity. Let's talk about that. How long have you had this line?
I started my own business in about 2006. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're at 20 now.
Yes.
And I too had great mentors. I had women who gave me unity.
Yes.
And for me, I'm self-taught, but I learned, I listened.
Yes.
I was teachable, trainable.
Yes.
You know, you gotta be teachable, trainable.
Yes, teachable, trainable, coachable.
Be willing.
That's what we say.
Listen,
That's what we say. Miss Nod Sweetie said, I want that hidden rainbow dye. Honey, let me tell you something. You want that hidden rainbow dye? This is the girl right here. Yeah, and if you are in New York City, you are hop, skip, and a jump away. And I promise you, if you let Wadia touch your locks, your coif, baby, you will be very, very happy. She has done my hair on many occasions. When I was beginning my entrepreneur journey and really looking to show up the right way, she was my sponsor. She sponsored my hair. She sponsored my makeup with her sister, Sania.
Yes.
And they had me looking good in these Philadelphia streets, showing up for speaking engagements and other things that I did in the city. So it's one thing to do what you do. It's another thing to seed into another entrepreneur. And so you absolutely seeded into me at a time when I really, really needed it. That's right. She said, following her now. Do that. Follow her now.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just, I think as we mature, nobody's perfect, but we figure it out and things evolve. We evolve.
Yes, absolutely. And so you were talking about the people who mentored you, who gave you a shot, and the fact that you were teachable, trainable, coachable, right? When you think about those people, who are those women that inspired you to do that work?
I don't want to sound cliche, but this is real for me. I definitely pay homage to my mother, my grandmothers, my great grandmothers.
Yes.
I mean, and sometimes it's that mother figure.
Yes.
It may not be that biological mother. For me, I'm grateful to say it is my biological mother.
Yes.
And my grandmothers and my great grandmothers.
Yes.
They were those people as a young person that I learned from. They nurtured me.
Mm-hmm.
I saw their strength and resilience.
Yes.
And just recently, my grandmother, who just turned 90 something. She's a young 90 something.
Wow.
And we talked, and it was one of those days, and she said, "You know what, Wadia, you just got to do what you got to do." You know what I mean? And just, even though I know that, but just to hear that.
Yes. What a blessing.
Me. She raised families. She had her own business. And just to hear that from her, and she probably doesn't even know that, but that told me that, you know what, I can keep going.
You can keep going.
So it sounds cliche, but, those are the people that were my inspiration and are my inspiration.
I can tell you in 94 episodes that is the running theme, that people start right with their mothers in their ancestral line. So absolutely not cliche. It is a true situation that people absolutely believe that. And so tell us this hair journey. I know that you believe in hair care, and what I saw is that you now have a hair product. Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
I am super excited about this product. I think all of us have a story to tell about reinventing ourselves, and just with everything going on the past year or two.
Yes.
So it was something that I kind of been working on, but during the COVID and having that downtime, a lot of us say, what was the upside to being home? And sometimes it's that those notes or that to-do list that you never got to, or spending time with the family and doing things like that. So that's how that product came into fruition. And because I'm into hair care, you know, there are a lot of products out there, but I wanted something that I believe in. Yes. You know what I mean? I want a product that I stand behind.
Yes.
A lot of my clients who come to me specifically for hair care, their hair is my hair.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to treat them as I would treat myself.
I love it.
And so it has a lot of amazing ingredients. You have essential oils, and it's a product that works. I've done my research. I've put it through different channels. And so that's my baby right now.
Tay Jones says, those hands touch my head every month. I know that's right.
Thank you. So it's called Hairphoria Hair Serum. And, you know, it's in the works. And I hope at some point I will have a full line.
Okay.
But right now the focus is on the growth serum, which actually has been doing very well in-house.
Love it.
And I do some online sales at the moment.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So y'all make sure y'all follow her so that you can get your hair serum. I'm going to need mine before I roll up out this town.
Make sure you inbox me where to send it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so grateful. So in the spirit of Women's Month, you told us who your inspirations were. Tell us there's some assumptions about women that you'd like to change.
Wow. You see, the kind of work I do, I come into contact with so many people from all walks of life.
Yes.
And that's joy for me.
Yes.
That's why I do what I do.
Yes.
One assumption that I was just talking with a sister, and she's a client as well. You know, as women, sometimes we're very vulnerable when it comes to our hair. And as we mature in life. And my one customer was saying, you know, the way I look now wasn't the same person my husband married.
Yes.
And so, you know, that's one is something we get caught up in that, you know, we all looked a certain way 20, 30 years ago.
Absolutely.
But today, even in fact, I posted Be Your Own Beautiful.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta kind of be where you're at and appreciate right where you're at. I mean, and a lot of it, you know, what I do is on the outside, but it's you know, I'm more about inside out.
Yes.
You know, for real.
Yes.
But,
that's the serum.
You know, assumption we get caught up in, you know, and trying to keep up. But we need to kind of look at who we are.
Yes.
And where we've been and where we've going and where we came from and all of that.
Yes.
And all our blessings.
Yes.
And just kind of, you know, accept right now.
Yes.
And love that person.
Absolutely.
So that's one assumption that I want women to kind of, you know, we all have something we used to be and used to look.
Absolutely. Tay Jones said, I'm proof that it works. I'm getting my edges back. All right, baby. Now edges
I love it.
Edges is a thing, honey. Edges is a thing. Edges is a thing.
It has some good ingredients in there, I must say.
Yes. And so when you say, you know, be your own beautiful, when you say, you know, be you, you know, one of the things that I dealt with, I just turned 56 this year. And one of Dr. Loretta Long said, I love your voice.
Yay.
And so
beautiful.
Let me tell you who Dr. Loretta is. Dr. Loretta is the woman who played Susan from Sesame Street all those years ago. Yes, she is 82 years young now. And you're about to see a whole bunch of work come up from her. I'm working with her right now. We're co-authoring a book together and doing some great things together. So she's always here, always watching, and always looking for people to collaborate with. So know that. But when you said be your own beautiful, one of the conversations that I had with myself, because I talk to myself all the time.
So do I.
And so me and myself was talking. And this was just before I went to model boot camp, because, you know, I reactivated my modeling career. And I went to LA and I'm all getting ready to put this bikini on. I'm like, girl, your stomach is not flat. Girl, you got these stretch marks and all this kind of stuff. Right. And this was the conversation. when you look at these 20 somethings that's out here doing the same work as me, they ain't had no babies yet. They ain't had no life yet. Here you are, the age you are, with the life that you've lived, and is somebody's mom times 3, right? And you got this body. So guess what? We out.
Listen, and we're lots of times we're our own worst critic.
Yes.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yes.
Like you, I travel, and I love it when I see women who just are just not even free.
Yes.
And that helps me. Yes. We all have our insecurities.
Yes.
I'm like, listen, if I want to put this bikini on today, I'm not worried about no dimples today.
No.
I'm worried about the sunshine.
Yes.
And this beautiful view.
Yes. I'm gonna get my vitamin D, because that's the best way to get vitamin D. The best way. Who is this? Him and Karam says, I miss you.
Hey,
So I miss you, cousin. Hey, Risa.
I love you.
My goodness. So yes, I'm with you on be your own kind of beautiful. There is no marker for what's beautiful. People, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it starts with you. It starts with you, and that's probably why so many of my friends are so super dope, and they are out here doing a bunch of empowering of other women to quell some of these things that we experience. We don't got no time. We don't got no time. And so, also, Women's Month, what do you think the biggest challenge for the generation of women coming behind you?
Okay, so, and again, I'm around a lot of young adults.
Yes.
One of my bonus daughter is actually joined in, who's my love. She knows who she is, Diane.
Yes.
But one of the things I would like our up and coming women is to, yes, we have our social medias and all those things, which is a wonderful tool, I must say. But don't always try to keep up with it. Don't let that illusion always be your base, because there's a reality too.
Yes.
For as much as it's beautiful and glamorous and all of those wonderful things. So, try to also, stay humble and stay focused. Everybody's not going to be, whatever, but you still have those God-given talents and you have something to offer the world.
Absolutely.
So don't get so caught up in illusion all the time. And these social media platforms are amazing.
Yes.
But I think just being a young folk, I see it's like, and that's because, I'm old, call me auntie, and I'll take it.
Yes, yes.
So it is what it is. So that's my one thing to, stay true to yourself and just stay on that path and know that you'll have to, there's a flip to that image that you see on TV or whatever.
Yes. I just saw a documentary called Fake Famous.
Mm-hmm.
Fake Famous, and it was all about social media. And what they did was they took 5 random people who had no followers, and they bought followers. They bought followers, they bought commenters, they bought likes. They did all these things where they took pictures, like it looked like this girl was somewhere really ritzy, and they had somebody put on a suit jacket and an arm, like, and was pouring her champagne, but it wasn't real. And then they had her lay down in a kiddie pool and put all these flowers around her head and just took the pictures. And they took all these fake pictures and came up with this whole thing. One guy, he was like, no, I don't like it. I can't stand it. I don't want to do it. He dropped out. The other 2, they got kind of really up there. And then the top 2, bananas. Over $200,000, 200,000 followers. They started getting all these deals and all this other stuff. And so, knowing that it is created, so you can't follow something that's not real. It looks real, but it's not. Real. Fake famous. Y'all look it up. Fake famous and watch it. It is just yes.
Check it out.
Yes, fake famous. So, okay, so we can't be following beyond this this social media and everything that they're doing, because that is not us. Tay Jones said, "Talk that talk, neighbor. Proud of you." And Dr. Loretta said, "Always be humble and kind." And
yes.
Yeah.
You know what, Darlaina, you one day you posted something about like shine a light. Try shining your light for someone else's path of now I'm coming up with my own. But shine your light on someone else.
Yes.
You know, and lots of times, you know, hey, there was a point where, you know, sometimes I could have even been selfish.
Yes.
But try shining a light on for someone else.
Yes. I think that was
what that gets you.
Yeah, I think that was today. I was talking about my niece. You know, sometimes life just throws all kinds of things at you, and sometimes just go pour into somebody else. Right. And when you pour into somebody else, you forget all of your stuff that was bugging you. You don't even think about it anymore. And givers are getters. So everything that you give, you're going to receive. And you may not receive it from the same person that you gave it to, but you will receive it somewhere, some way, somehow. I can tell you, I'm always in awe of God and the way that things come back full circle. You might lend $500 to this person, and they said they're gonna pay you back. They told you they was gonna pay you back, and then something happened and they don't. Right. But then over here, somebody you was doing business with said, you know what? I'm gonna give you $500 of this. Or they may say, you know what? One day I was thinking about you, and you know, God just told me to give you this money. Yes. And it comes from a whole nother way. A whole nother way.
And it's real. And it might, like you say, it might not be that instant, or it may not even be money, but that blessing is going to come back.
Yes.
And it's funny you said you actually, if you're going, you actually feel better and forget your own issues.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, this time always goes by so fast. So, Wadia, in this last few minutes, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you would want the viewers to know about you?
Basically that, you know, like I said, years ago, you know, I started out and I always was looking for, you know, what's really my purpose. And I can say fast forward now that I'm in I'm on that path.
Yes.
And the person that I am, you know, I'm not perfect, but I genuinely give 110% to those people, you know, my clients, my students, my family.
Yes.
And, you know, it is what it is. I am who I am. I'm not perfect. Like I said, none of us are.
Yes.
But I'm in an amazing place in my life. And, you know, come check me out.
I love it. So yes, she is not, this is not anything made up. Everything that she's saying is 100% dead on. I think I've been knowing Wadia since 2007, 2008, somewhere around there. And she's been in business ever since. Pandemic pivots and all kinds of things have happened, but she is 100 and she's solid. So tell the people where they can come to your school. Tell them where they can come get their hair done. Tell them all that stuff.
All right. So currently I have a space at Glam Effect Salon in Willow Grove and you can look me up. My Instagram is Wadia, WADIYA _hair FX. Okay. Empire Beauty School is in Cheltenham. Mm-hmm. We have some amazing students, my loves, that are well learning. And they're amazing. But definitely check me out. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, all those good things.
Yes. Well, your cousin Karam is missing you. I think you really need to make sure that because I don't know if it's a girl, but they says, how are you? I love you, cousin, and I miss you, cousin. Must have said that 5 times. So that means that means that you need to find a way to get some belly time, some face-to-face time, because your cousin really, really misses you. So you guys go to the salon, experience the salon, experience who she is. And even the people that work with her, not for her, the people that work with her. I've come there, gotten my makeup done, brought a whole crew of people with me. They accommodated us, made us feel very comfortable. And I mean, we had
we're a close-knit team, and you're absolutely right on. We're a team together.
Yes.
Guess what? Even though some of us are solo, but there's strength in numbers too.
Absolutely.
And if you have a solid group, you're good.
Yes. Well, her group is quite solid. I have seen them in multiple things, hair, makeup, all of that. So it's 100% that. And I've also gone to the school. The school, going to the clinic, some people don't realize that is an option. When my money as an entrepreneur, sometimes that money be, and so like, let me tell me what I could get at the school. And because Wadia is at the school, she's going to know what student to give you, what student is where, whether you come in for makeup or hair or whatever else they do. All kinds of services that they have there that you can come there with the students. They got to learn. And so,
and you know what, Darlaina? Program. So for those individuals who, want that one-on-one, I can do the one-on-one cosmetology program as well.
Oh, nice.
Because some people prefer that more hands-on, one-on-one learning environment.
Yes.
So that is available as well.
Love it, love it, love it. Good evening, good evening. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Latricia. Welcome, you guys. So we are here talking, and the name of her salon is, what is it? Tell me again.
Glam Effect Salon in Willow Grove.
Glam Effect Salon in Willow Grove, PA. Go there, get your hair care, get your hairporium. Is that what it's called?
Hairphoria.
Hairphoria.
Hairphoria hair serum.
Hairphoria.
You can look it up on Instagram.
Okay, Hairphoria hair serum. Go and get that. Go to the school. Support the students, help them to learn. Also, if you are somebody that's looking to learn, Wadia is an amazing teacher. And when I tell you, up on everything that's coming out, ain't nothing missing. Listen, if it's out and it's in hair, she already know about it. I remember when Hair Fusion came out. Wadia was doing it.
You remember that, Darlaina? That's so fun. You remember that?
Yes, I do. And just recently, what just came out? Micro links. And guess what I saw? And guess what I saw on her page?
Years ago.
And guess what? It's on her page because guess what? Been there, done that, been doing it.
Hello.
So you guys want a professional? Yes. Oh, Mary says she goes there. Mary was on the show. Mary,
I know.
Mary. Oh, you know Mary? See?
She's such an amazing. I love Mary's energy. She goes to my colleague there at the salon. But I love Mary's energy. She's an amazing artist.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. We've seen that, and I can't wait to continue to support all 100 women. So just know that it does not stop here. You guys are going to see so much from us. I thought that this platform was just going to be women meeting women, my friends meeting my friends, but it has turned into such a movement.
It evolved. I know.
Yes.
And building relationships and networking. Yes. And I tell my students all the time, even if it's a situation that doesn't work for you, bow out gracefully.
Yes.
Because you never know when you may circle back.
Yes.
Or, someone that knows someone, but building relationships is very important.
Absolutely. So you guys, we are going to be featuring the men coming up on June 20th. We actually have 105 episodes because I have 5 bonus babes that I must share with you. I didn't want to end this season without having them on. So we have some bonus babes that will be here. And then on June 20th, we start with the men. On June 15th.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. It's the bonus babes, yes. And so I can't wait till you guys see the t-shirts that you're gonna get as part of the 100. The Darlaina Rose magazine drops on June 15th. So I'm looking for writers, people who want to put in advertisements, all of that kind of stuff.
What about this coffee table book?
So the coffee table book.
I'm loving that.
Oh, honey, listen. That is gonna be how people are gonna see our women. All 100 women will be featured in this coffee table book. So that was a little secret, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, because I have to do it first. That's all. I have to do it first. A lot of people do anthologies where they just pile a bunch of people in a book. This is bigger and better than that because it's gonna be on your coffee table, and when people walk in, it's gonna be like, oh my God, yeah, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm on page 27.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna do events. We got photo shoots planned. We're gonna do 2 conferences. Hey, Miss BBB. Miss BBB was on as well. She is a talk show personality and a photographer. Amazing. Follow her too. But yeah, we're going to do all these amazing things together in all of the cities where the women are because they are everywhere. So we're just going to be like, in August, we're going to be in Philly and we're going to all come together in Philly. Or in September, we're all going to be in Atlanta. So come to Atlanta.
Yes,
so it's
I'm coming.
You know, listen, so you know
I'm coming to the A.
The A is where it's at. I am opening
I already know.
Yes, the Healing House of Roses will be open. My PR and branding team will be there on Sunday to come and take pictures so that we can start to market the services. So the Darlaina Rose brand is branching out and growing like crazy. It's all I can say is but God. That's all I can say.
Yes.
That's all I can say. And you know, I am so grateful and thankful for all that I am able to do, and so grateful to be able to do it with some of the most amazing, dope women. Like yo, like I know you. Like the people that's on here, like I really know you.
Like when it's over, I'm gonna be looking for more. So I'm glad you got a whole lineup going on.
Yes, honey. Listen,
this ain't just the end.
No, we stopped. We're done with the women. We're done with the women on June 15th, and so we got a little 5-day window, and then on June 20th. We start with the men. So if you are, and then after we finish with the men, we're gonna start right back up with the women. So if you are a woman or a man that would like to be featured on this growing platform that is also going to be featured in the Darlaina Rose magazine, you know, knowing that it's going to go everywhere. And these things are going to be pieces of advertisement and pieces of collateral that you will have forever. You'll be able to use it for as long as you are in the line of work that you're featured for. So, you know, we definitely need writers. Oh my God, you know, filling a magazine is interesting.
I can't imagine.
It's interesting. Yeah. It's good though. It's good though. And the people that, you know, God sends everybody I need always. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
It's so true. I witness it, y'all.
Always. I could say I need this, I need that, I need the other thing, and then I'll go and I'll just write it down. Okay, this is what I need, and this is what I need to buy, and then I'll write it down, and then I'll get like a random call. Like for instance, I'm about to move to. Thank you. I am about to move to. You know, I'm in Philly packing up some stuff, and I really need a truck, right? But a one-way truck was like $2,500. I'm like, yeah, that ain't going down. So I said, I'm just gonna take what I can and do what I'm, you know, been coming back and forth, you know, doing little shipping stuff, all of that. Well, one of the other day, he was like, oh, I'll help you with that. He's sending a pod to my house.
What?
For me to fill up, and it's going to be shipped. So
wow.
it's gonna take a little bit for them to get it here. So I'm gonna go ahead on home. Look, I'm going on home.
That's
and
right.
I'm gonna come back when the pod gets here.
There
and then
there you go. There you go.
I 100%.
You
always get what I need. I always get what I need. I cannot say I don't know about other people. See, the other part to that is that I trust God for everything.
Yeah.
I trust God with my entire life, with everything. So that may be the,
this is true fact.
Yes, it's facts. It's facts.
It's
facts, y'all. It's facts. And so if you are somebody who is lacking in any way, you got to give that thing to God, because it's too big for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's too big for you. You got to give it to him and then leave it with him.
Yep.
That's the part,
and that's the thing. That's the part. That's the part that is not, because we are still trying to micromanage and look into the you gotta be, and I'm learning that you gotta leave it right there.
Leave it right. And it's not there. It's not easy, but you gotta leave it there. And the more I put my 2 cents in it, it just delays.
Because I'm in it,
messing the whole thing up, calling other people, doing all this kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's just crazy. Like, no, mind your business. Oh, Latrice, you live in Atlanta? Oh, great. Well, then you just make sure you continue to follow, and you'll see where everything is going down at in the A. I'm in the city. You know how some people, they live in Atlanta, but really they live in Stone Mountain, or they live in Lithonia, or they live in Decatur or something.
You're really in Atlanta?
I'm in Atlanta. I'm in the city.
Why do I love that red door? That red door, I love it.
Listen, the red door, so that house is just so amazing to me, because I attracted a red and white house, right? The red door, if you Google what it means to have a red door in early American days, when people were traveling by horse and buggy, if you ever saw a red door, that meant that you can go to that stranger's house and get rest. And men have given me rest for the night. And of course, I would attract a house that has a symbol that says, "Come here for rest for the night."
Girl.
And
we'll be on this. We'll be on here all day.
Listen, okay. And so what ended up happening was God gave me the idea to keep the red and white theme throughout the whole house. So the entire house, kitchen, bathroom, everything red and white. Everything is red and white roses, the entire house. And so the folks will be there to take pictures on Sunday. And so you'll start to get to see what I've put together, what God has put together, because I can't really take no credit. Dr. Loretta said, "Be still and know that I am God." Absolutely. And being still.
I love you, Dr. Loretta.
Yes, honey. And minding my own business. Mind your business. Be still and know. And that's me, being still and know. So I thank you so much for being here. You guys, thank you for hanging out with us for a few more moments. Sometimes, the great thing about being a boss and being the boss is sometimes if you go over, you just go over, because it's what's needed. So it's all good in the hood.
Yeah. Necessary.
Yes. So thank you again for being here. Thank you all for watching. That's your Aunt Loretta. Oh, Latricia. Oh, now I know who you are. That's your aunt, Dr. Loretta. Okay, Latricia is going to be my new assistant. That's who Latricia is. Yes, darling. I remember, because Aunt Loretta always on it. She said, "Listen, they live there and you need help, and she needs to do some work to get in and around the people." I know people all through Atlanta. This is not my first time at the rodeo, so I know a lot of folks in a lot of industries there. So absolutely. Hey, Faith. So you guys that are coming on, please go back and watch the replay, because it was powerful. powerful time. Yes, an amazing time. Thank you again for being here, you guys. Thank you so much, Wadia, for saying yes. And just know that we have so much more to do as a part of this 100 Women. So y'all stay tuned. We will be back here tomorrow.
You. Stay safe.
Yes, we will be back.
We'll see each other real soon.
Absolutely. We have to.
Yes.
We have to. We will see you guys back here tomorrow, same time, same station for episode 95. Bye for now.